Hello, yogis and yoginis. My name is Alejandro from Flow into Nature, and welcome back to the core strengthening series this 2023 to start us off nice and strong. If you have a block, go ahead and grab it. We won't need it, but it's always nice to have in case you do. And as always, there is a playlist in the comment section below if you want a little bit of music to go along with the flow. And when you're ready, we're going to get started in a seated position. If you have a block, grab it. If not, that's perfectly okay. And allow yourself to find a nice cross-legged seat. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Allow yourself to lengthen up through the spine. Again, maybe you find a mudra. Maybe you bring your index finger and thumbs to touch, maybe your middle finger. Either one. Find yourself into a nice, comfortable, tall seat. Gently bow the head. Start to close the eyes. Allow yourself to start to arrive. To let go of anything that is going to happen today, anything that already happened today. Just finding yourself in a moment of presence. In this moment. And start to take a little scan. Do a little scan of your body. Maybe the shoulders, the upper back, mid-back, low back, through the hips. How are the legs feeling? And again, with no judgment, just for a moment, so that we can create a little bit of awareness. And as always in your practice today, this is for you. This is for you to continue to get stronger from where you are onto your next step forward. This is not what I'm doing, what anybody else is doing. Maybe you have a partner with you doing it. Just know that these classes are meant to strengthen you, not anybody else. And starting off the year again with strength, allow yourself to start to build a little bit more fire. Starting to feel a little bit more engagement of the core. And allowing yourself to start to feel a little bit stronger. Just believe that you are strong. And just with that belief, that can carry us throughout class. All together, let's start to connect in with our breath. Take a deep breath in. Fill up through the nose. Inhale into the belly. Into the chest. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. We'll take 3 more breaths just like that. Try to lengthen the inhale. Open the mouth, try to lengthen the exhale. 2 more, inhale, breathe it in. Open the mouth, let it go. 1 more, fill up with that strength that lives inside you. Open the mouth, keep that strength inside you. We'll slowly blink open the eyes. You can move the block out of the way, and we'll find ourselves into a tabletop position. Stack the shoulders right over the wrists. Bring the knees right underneath the hips. Beautiful. And from here, we're just going to start to move into some cat-cows just to start to warm up the spine. Inhale, cow pose. We're going to drop the belly. Shine the heart forward and up. Chin goes to the sky, really arching through the back. And then exhale, cat pose. Tuck the tailbone. Start to press deeper away into the mat. Chin will come into the chest, really round through the spine. We'll move 2 more times just like that. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, opening up through the heart. Lift the chin. As you exhale, cat pose. Round the spine. Chin comes all the way into the chest. Last one. Can you go a little bit deeper? Inhale, cow pose. Open the heart. As you exhale, round through the spine. Come back into a neutral tabletop. The core is still engaged, So we're still pressing away from the ground. And we're going to start, maybe you bring your right hand a little closer to the middle of the mat. Reach your left arm all the way up to the sky. Starting to find a nice big open twist. We're really starting to just open up into the side body here. Beautiful. We're going to bend the elbow. Hand comes behind the head. We're going to take little crunches here. Try to lift that elbow a little bit higher. Inhale. As you exhale, crunch. Bring the elbow, tap your other elbow. Inhale, reach it up to the sky. Beautiful. Bring it back for 4. Lift it up. Crunch it in for 3. Lift it up. Bring it in. 2. Lift it up. Crunch it in for 1. One more. You got it. We crunch to 0. Lift. Exhale. Crunch it in. Inhale. Lift the elbow. Reach the arm up. Exhale. Bring that left hand down. We're going to switch out left hand for the right. Reach your right arm to the sky. Really opening up through the chest. Once again, bend the elbow. Bring the hand behind the head. Take an inhale and lengthen. Reach that elbow a little bit higher. As you exhale, tap right elbow to the left. Inhale, reach up, open the heart. Exhale, crunch it in. Small little movements here. Do as much, open up as much as you can. Exhale, crunch it in. Yes, you can. Keep breathing in. Crunch it out. 3 more. Inhale. Crunch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, crunch it in. 1 more. Inhale. Crunch it in. Inhale, reach it up, extend the arm. As you exhale, right hand comes down, arrange the arms. Beautiful. We're going to tuck our toes. Really pressing into the feet, lift the knees 2 inches up and off the ground. This is a very easy movement, but really helps to engage our core. So feel the belly pull in. Try to press a little bit away from the ground. Try to lift the heart up a little bit higher. Really feel the arms engage. You're pressing your hands forward and you're trying to press back with the feet. Really feel the core engage. You got it for 4. For 3, 2, and 1. Start to lift the hips up and back. Your first downward facing dog of class. Keep both knees bent. Really press into the hands. Try to lift the tailbone up a little bit higher. And then from here, we're going to extend the right leg. Just the right leg, trying to bring the right heel down to the ground. Really feel the length through the back of the right leg. Nice big stretch there for the calf and for the hamstrings. And then we'll switch it out. Bend the right knee. Extend through the left. We normally call this walking out your dog. If you're a little bit more advanced and you want to add any other postures that may feel good in your body, please go ahead and do so. We'll take bend into that left knee. We'll take it one more time. Extend through the right. Bring that right knee in, extend through the left. Bring that left knee in. Press a little bit deeper away from the ground. Try to lift the hips a little bit higher. Press your heart towards your thighs, really pulling the shoulders back. Take another breath in and a breath out. Maybe you want to activate your Ujjayi breath. Inhales through your nose, seal the lips. And as you exhale, exhale through your nose as you find like you're fogging up a mirror. 1 more breath in and we'll get us out of it. Inhale. And exhale through your nose. Inhales, look forward. As you exhale, start to walk your feet all the way towards the top of your mat. Nice and easy. Bring the feet directly behind the hands and just let yourself hang nice and heavy. You can keep your hands on the ground. If you'd like, you can grab onto opposite elbows and maybe you want to just sway a little side to side. All the weight is in the legs. Knees are still slightly bent. And just relaxing the upper body. You're looking behind you, maybe through the legs. Maybe your eyes are closed, but just let the head be really heavy, letting any tension roll off the shoulders onto the mat. As we learn not to carry anything, allows us to have more mental strength. Take another breath in As you exhale, slowly find your way to center. Relax the hands down to the ground. You can keep your feet wide if you want a little bit more of a balance challenge. You can bring your big toes to touch, leaving a space between the heels. And again, let the head hang nice and heavy. Start to roll yourself all the way up. One vertebrae at a time, knowing that there's no rush to get to the top. Find yourself all the way to standing. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Try to touch for the ceiling. Really press away from the ground. Bring your hands together. Bring your hands to your heart. Find yourself in Samastitihi. From here, I invite you to close the eyes. And we set an intention for our practice today. Why are you here? What do you want to get out of today's practice? If nothing is coming to mind, you're welcome to share my intention. The intention of finding your own strength, of believing in yourself a little bit more, and that physical, that mental, and that will that lives inside of you that you know you can bring out at any point to do anything you need. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, just let yourself feel your intention. We're going to blink open the eyes. We'll start to move our Sun A. Inhale, mountain pose. Really press into the feet. Engage the legs. Engage the core as you reach all the way up towards the sky. As we exhale, open twist to the right. Right arm is going to move forward, down, and then back to open ourselves up to the right. Beautiful. From here, try to press your right hip forward to keep the hip square, and that way just it's the upper body that's moving. Really want to keep the legs really engaged to be able to do so. If your feet are a little bit separate, maybe you grab a block, place a block between your thighs, take another breath in. Maybe you twist just a little bit deeper again, just from the upper body. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring the hand down, forward, and up. Engage the core. And again, keep the legs engaged. As you exhale, open twist to the left. Left arm goes forward, down, and then back as we open ourselves up to the left side of the room. Again, notice if the hip is moving, try to pull that left hip forward. Try to lean with that left shoulder towards the back of the mat. Maybe you're looking towards the left side wall. Maybe you look towards your left thumb. Take another breath in. Keep the hips square. Try to open up a little bit more. Exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Hand goes down, forward, and up. Really reach up, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, forward fold. Hinge from the hips. Hands come through heart center as we lower ourselves all the way down to the ground. Option to keep your knees bent. Maybe you want to start extending through the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. We're going to bring our hands to your shins or to your thighs. Press away from the legs. Really try to flatten out, especially through the low spine. If you can, try to lift the shoulders a little bit higher as well. Lean forward onto your tippy toes. Take another breath in. As you exhale, high plank. Plant your hands. Send your feet back. The next movement we're going to do is called a vinyasa. Maybe you've done these. We're going to do these throughout class. Shift forward onto your tippy toes. Option if you need to modify, you can drop the knees. As you exhale, lower yourself down. Chaturanga Dandasana, or four-limb staff pose. Really bend the elbows. Elbows stay near the side body. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Really try to lengthen out the arms. And press into the feet. Don't let the knees be touching the mat. Lift the knees up as well. Press away and into the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. We'll take one breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Let's move breath to movement. We'll inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Find a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen the spine. As you exhale, forward fold. Come all the way back down. Inhale, mountain pose. Press into the ground. Engage the legs, the core. Reach up. As you exhale, hands to the heart center. We move breath to movement. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up, engage the legs. As you exhale, open twist to the right. Again, just the upper body moves. Keep the hips nice and square. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up high. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out through the spine, shift forward. As you exhale, your vinyasa, plant your hands, send your feet back. I'm going to do the different modification on my knees, shift forward. I can drop my knees and lift my heels. Still shifting forward, I'm going to lower down halfway. Stop right there, bring the feet to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift up through the heart, engage the legs. As you exhale, downward facing dog. That's just a different variation. Take a breath in. Exhale through your nose. You can do either of those variations. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold. You can step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhales, forward fold. Maybe go a little bit deeper. Inhale, mountain pose. Engage the legs, the core, reach up. Exhales, hands to your heart center. Last time, inhale, mountain pose. Keep the legs engaged. Exhale, open twist to the right. Big twist to your right side. Keep the hips square. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open twist to the left. Can you go a little bit deeper again? Just the upper body. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lean forward, engage the core. As you exhale, high to low plank, your vinyasa. Send the feet back, drop your knees if you need to take that modification. Shift forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift the heart, engage the legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through your nose. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath in and a breath out. Start to lift your heels. Lean all the way far forward. You're going to find a high plank. We're going to drop the right forearm, drop the left forearm. Find yourself into your forearm plank. From here, we're going to bring the right hand towards the left elbow. Bring that forearm down. We're going to bring both sides of the feet onto the mat, and we're going to lift the left arm high. Beautiful. Once again, bring the hand behind the head. If you need to modify, know that you can drop the bottom knee. You can also use the front foot as more of a kickstand. Take an inhale. Exhale, crunch. Elbow touches elbow. Inhale, reach it up. Elbow touches elbow. Inhale, reach it up. Exhales, crunch. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Last one, 0. Inhale. Bring that left forearm down. Switch it out. Bring the left hand towards the right elbow. Drop the sides of the feet onto the mat. Right arm reaches high. Bend the hand. Bend the arm. Elbow reaches up. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale, crunch. Elbow touches elbow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, crunch. You got this. 4, 3, 2. Keep the hips lifted. 1. Inhale, crunch. Inhale, up. Forearm plank. Bring both forearms down. If you need to modify, you can drop the knees. Keep the heels lifted. If you're still with me, press into the hands. Really trying to press yourself back. Drop the hips a little bit more. Lift the heart a little higher. Breathe. You got it. Forearm plank, nice and steady. If you need to, you can shift a little forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Here for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Drop the hips down. Find yourself into a Sphinx pose. Let the belly and the core really stretch out as you try to pull yourself forward. Lift the heart up to the sky. Beautiful breath in. Open the mouth. Let it go. Beautiful. From here, bring the hands back. Press yourselves up maybe to a tabletop, and then find your way back into a downward facing dog. Remember, really press into the hands, pressing the heart back. Knees can be bent if you need to. Really lengthening through the spine. Take an inhale. Exhale through the nose. Find that ujjayi breath, your breath of fire, your breath of strength. Inhale. And exhale. Let's move on to our sun B. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop to the top. Forward fold. Again, your feet can be together, your feet can be separate. Inhale, chair pose. Bend into your knees. Sit back, sit down, reaching the arms up nice and high. If your feet are together, press the knees together. If your feet are separate, just imagine you're magnetizing your legs together. You'll feel your inner thighs and the backs of your legs really ignite. From here, engage even into your glutes so you can try to sit a little bit lower. Look down. Can you see all 10 toes? All of your weight is in your heels. Breath in. Can you sit a little bit lower? Breath out. Beautiful. We're going to take twists again. Inhale. As you exhale, open twist to your right. So the right arm goes back. The left arm goes forward. Breathe. An easy check here. Look at your knees. Are your knees still in line with each other? If not, bring them there. That's going to square off the hips. And then look towards the right side wall. Try to lengthen through the spine. Try to sit a little bit lower. Inhale. Twist a little deeper. Exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Come back through center. Sit low. Exhale, open twist to the left. Left arm goes back. Right arm goes forward. Breathe. Beautiful. Once again, do that little knee check. That's just to make sure the hips are square. That way we're just twisting from our thoracic spine, the middle of our spine, really helping engage deeper into our obliques. One more breath in. Can you twist and open a little deeper? Breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down nice and low. As you exhale, forward fold to the mat. Keep breathing. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands, send your feet back. Once again, the vinyasa. You can drop your knees if you need to. Take that modification, shift forward. We lower down halfway. Untuck your toes, lift the heart up towards the sky. Press the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Look at your right toes. Make sure your right toes are pointing down instead of them pointing to the side wall. As you point them down, we're squaring our hips. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Try to lift that right leg a little bit higher. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the knee towards the nose. Then slowly place the right foot between the hands. For this first round, if you'd like, you can drop the back knee. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Reach up. Beautiful. If you want to, you can bring your hands over your front thigh, knowing that you can really sink down into it for this first round. If you need to modify as we flow through it, you can still do this with the knee down. You will see that I'll flow with it with my knee lifted and in a high crescent lunge. Try to sink the hips down. Try to lift up through the heart. You'll find a little bit of a back bend here. That's perfectly okay. And instead of looking straight forward, you're looking a little bit up at about a 45-degree angle, just to help lengthen the heart and the chin up to the sky, feeling a nice deep stretch even through the front of the left hip. One more breath in and a breath out. Beautiful. From here, if you're leaning really far forward, bring the hips up so that they're on top of the left knee. Take an inhale, reach the arms high. As we exhale, open twist. Right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Again, you can stay here. If you want a little bit more, left hand can grab the right thigh to use it as leverage to help you twist. Breath in, twist, breath out. Inhale, reach all the way back up, low crescent lunge. As we exhale, plant the hands down. We're going to send our right foot back. Maybe that right leg stays lifted. It doesn't have to. You can bring it to the mat, shift forward, lower down halfway to your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog, both feet to the ground, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll do the left side. Inhale, left heel to the sky. Again, instead of the left foot pointing to your left, make sure all 5 toes are pointing down. Engage the left glute, engage the left hamstring. Try to lift the left heel a little higher. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly round and curl. Bring that left foot all the way forward. We're going to drop the back knee. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Reach up to the sky. Beautiful. Option once again, maybe you bring your hands over your left thigh. Start to really let the hips sink forward and down. As we do this, we're lengthening really deeply into the front of the right hip. At the same time, press away from your left thigh to lengthen the spine. Again, chin and sight, and your gaze is about a 45-degree angle up to the sky. Try to lift up through the center of the heart. Really engage your right glute. Keeping your hips square. Take one more breath in. Maybe you go just a little bit deeper, breath out. Bring the hips back up. Inhale, reach the hands high. As we exhale, open, twist. Left arm goes back, right arm goes forward. Beautiful. From here, if you did so on the other side, maybe your right hand goes to your left thigh, just to help you twist a little bit deeper. Again, you know your body better than anyone. If that feels like it's too much, release. If it feels good and you want to try to go a little bit deeper, go for it. Inhale and twist on the exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge as you reach the arms back up. As you exhale, plant the hands. We're going to send our left leg back. Maybe it's floating, maybe it's not. It's okay. Shift it forward. We're going to chaturanga and bend the elbows halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Both feet to the mat. Lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog as the hips go up and back. Breath in. And breath out. Beautiful. Let's do all of that breath to movement. Do the best you can. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, you can step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, inhale, chair pose right away. Sit down nice and low, reaching the arms up. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Lean into the heels. As you exhale, open twist to your right. Right arm back, left arm forward, keeping the hips square. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down nice and low. Exhale, open, twist to your left. Keep the hips square. Open to the left. Inhale, chair pose. Sit a little lower. Exhale, forward fold to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale your vinyasa, plant the hands. The feet go back. Drop the knees if you need to. You can always skip these. Go straight to a down dog. We lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog, opening the heart. Exhale, down dog. Hips go up and back. Right away, inhale, right leg to the sky. As you exhale, low lunge, bring the right foot all the way forward. If you need to, drop the knee. If you want a little bit more strength in the legs, inhale. Keep the back knee lifted, reach up, inhale. As you exhale, open twist to the right. Engage the inner thighs. Open your chest to the right side. Inhale, crescent lunge. Bring the hands forward and up. As you exhale, plant your hands. Your right leg will step back. Again, maybe it's floating. Lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left heel to the sky. As you exhale, low lunge, left foot steps forward. Drop the knee if you need to. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach the arms up high. Engage the inner thighs as you exhale, open twist left. Notice that my back knee is a little bent. If it's lifted, that's okay. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms go forward and up. As you exhale, plant your hands. Send your left foot back. Maybe it's floating. Shift forward, lower down halfway. Both feet to the mat. Inhale, open the heart. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. One more time. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold, you can step or hop lightly to the top of the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down super low. Legs are engaged. Core is engaged. Exhale, open twist to the right. Again, just the upper body moves. Control that. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open twist to your left, upper body only. Inhale, chair pose. Can you sit even lower? Exhale, forward fold. Great job. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, high to low plank. Hands go down, feet go back. Drop the knees if you need to. We lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra, opening the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel to the sky. As you exhale, low lunge, foot goes forward. Drop the knee if you need to. Maybe you keep it up. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach high. Bend the back knee. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, crescent lunge. As you exhale, hands go down. Right foot steps back. Maybe it floats. Shift forward, lower down halfway. Both feet to the mat. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Last side, keep strong. Inhale, left heel high. As you exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Maybe the back knee is lifted. Maybe you drop it. Exhale, open twist to your left. Inhale, crescent lunge. As you exhale, hands down. Left foot steps back. Maybe it's floating. Shift forward. Lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Both feet on the mat. Engage the glutes. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Slow down the breath out. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step all the way forward. We're going to take a seat. Beautiful. We're going to slowly and controlled lower ourselves all the way down. We're going to bring our heels close to our glutes. You can do this core exercise with the heels down, and we're just going to find twists if you want a little bit more. And I know you do, you want to find that strength. We're going to reverse tabletop the legs. Knees directly over the hips. Flex the feet. Bring the hands behind your back, behind your head. Take an inhale and lengthen. As you exhale, twist right elbow towards the left knee. Inhales to lower. Exhales, crunch left elbow, right knee. Finding your twist. Inhale. Crunch. Inhale. And crunch. Inhale. Shh. Inhale. Shh. Inhale. Shh. Inhale. Shh. You got it. Breathe. If you want a little bit more, you can even extend the opposite leg. If you want even more, you can even lengthen the legs and do these with straight legs as you scissor kick your legs out. Keep breathing through it. Try to lift the shoulder blades off the mat as you crunch. Keep the gaze towards the sky rather than forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Can you slow it down? 3, 2, 1, 0. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourselves a hug, a squeeze, maybe rock it a little side to side. Beautifully done. Keep your heels really close to your glutes. Bring your feet down to the mat. Beautiful. From here, we're going to lift the shoulders, almost like we're in a crunching position. We're going to do penguins. From here, bring your right hand, tap your right foot or your ankle, back to center. Tap your left foot or your ankle, center. Tap the right, center. Tap the left, center. If that feels like it's too easy, maybe walk your feet closer to the top of the mat and crunch. Crunch. Right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. Keep looking up to the sky. That way your spine is long. Your neck is in a neutral position. Your shoulder blades are lifted off the mat. Really working the obliques here. You got it. Breathe through it. If it gets really hard and you really start to feel it, you're doing it right. If you need to take a quick break, take it. You can do this. 8, 7, control the movements. 6, 5, maybe you need to widen the feet a little bit more. 4, slow it back down. 3, 2, 1. You know me, going to 0. Bring yourself to center, lower down, knees into your chest. Maybe you rock a little bit side to side, forward and back. Beautiful breath in. So strong, breath out. Grab behind your knees. Start to rock and roll forward and back, massaging your whole spine, coming into a boat pose. You can start with your feet down, heels lifted, keeping your hands underneath the knees. Just lift the heart, really lengthening the spine. This is your first layer of boat pose. You can stay right here. If you do want a little bit more, maybe you can parallel your shins to the ground. Maybe you release the hands. We're going to bring the hands to heart center. From here, we're going to twist. So bring the right elbow, try to tap the ground. It's okay if it doesn't tap. Center. To the left, center, to the right, center, to the left, center. Keep the heart lifted and the spine long. Keep moving with your breath. Shh, 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 shh. Yes, you can. 8, 7, 6, 5. Slow it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do 0. And we'll do 0 to even it out. Cross your legs. Find a nice tall seat. Take a deep breath in, lengthen it up through the spine. As you exhale, twist to your right. You can use your left hand as leverage on the thigh to open yourself up, really allowing your obliques to stretch out. Take another inhale, lengthen, and twist. Come back through center, inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, twist. Option to use your right hand on your left thigh as leverage and open up your heart towards the left side of the room. Breath in, breath out. Hope you're feeling really strong. We have one more little series to go. Whenever you're ready, meet me back in a downward facing dog. Just lift the hips up and back. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Seal your lips, inhale through the nose. Can you press the shoulders a little further back? Breath out through the nose. Relax the jaw. Feel the strength in the arms, in the core, in the legs, in your mind. Inhale. A nice calm exhale. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold, step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Exhale, deeper forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise and engage, press into the ground. We rise all the way up. As we exhale, hands to our heart center. We're going to move into a little bit of balancing here. We're going to start with our right leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg high. So we're going to bring the thigh parallel to the ground. 90-degree bend in the hip, in the knee, and in the ankle. And reach your arms up to the sky. Take a big inhale and lengthen. Try to press deeply into the right foot. As we exhale, twist. The right hand can grab the left thigh as we open ourselves up to the left side of the room. Still engaging your inner thighs. The more you can engage, the more strength and balance our body finds. It's okay if you're balancing, wobbling, maybe you fall out of it. Just get right back in. Beautiful. Use the hand as leverage. Try to open your chest to parallel your shoulders with the left side wall. Take an inhale. Maybe go just a little bit deeper as you exhale. We'll come back through center, release the left thigh, inhale, one-legged mountain pose. As we exhale, dancer's prep, kick the left foot behind you. I'm going to grab onto the inside arch of my foot, not the outside, so that the eye of the elbow is pointing out. And you can stay right here. Just focus on pulling the heel into your glute, finding a quad stretch. If you want to go a little bit deeper into dancers, take an inhale. As you exhale, start to kick into your left hand. Notice that my heart is still lifted. My right hand is lifted as well. If I were to go into the full pose, I can even grab my left foot with my right hand, or at least that is the intention. Kick into your left foot. I'm losing a little balance here. That's okay. Get right back in. 2 more breaths. Kick back with every exhale. And then slowly, slowly release. Bring the left foot down. Maybe you shake out your right foot. Beautifully done. Nice and strong. Great balance. Find yourself at center. Breath in. Nice and strong. Calm exhale. We'll do the opposite side. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Thigh is parallel to the ground. 90-degree bend in the hip, in the knee, and in the ankle. Reach the arms up. Take a breath in. As you exhale, twist. Left hand can grab the right thigh to open ourselves up into our twist. Really press and engage into the left leg. Squeeze the inner thighs together, engaging your hamstrings, your adductors. Maybe you're looking towards the left side wall. Maybe you can look towards your back hand. Again, if you lose balance, that's okay. If you need a wall or a chair to help you balance, go ahead and grab that as well. This is your class. Really strong. Breath in. Twist a little deeper. Breath out. Release the leg. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Reach high. As you exhale, dancers prep. Kick the right foot back. Again, grab the inside, the arch of the foot. Knees come to touch. Maybe you stay here and just work on your balance. Maybe you want to go a little bit further. Inhale. As you exhale, kick back into your right hand. Keep the heart and the left hand lifted. Keep breathing. Kick back a little bit deeper with every exhale. Keep engaged. Slowly start to release. Release the right foot. Hands to your heart center. Maybe you shake out the left leg. Well done, everyone. Reach one arm up nice and high. Give yourselves a high five. Well done. Beautiful. Hands to your heart center. Take one more inhale. Reach up to the sky. Find your mountain pose. As you exhale, forward fold to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, your vinyasa. Plant your hands, feet go back. Again, drop the knees if you need to. Shift forward. We lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift the heart forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breath in. And a breath out. Once again, lift your heels, lift the hips up nice and high. Start to round and roll yourself forward. We're going to lower our right forearm down, our left forearm down. Beautiful. Try to keep the knees lifted. Do as many of these as you can. You got it. We're going to move into hip dips. Widen your feet a little bit more. We're going to let our hips drop to the right. Notice that both of my heels are going to touch the ground as well. And then I'm going to lift myself up to center. Heels go to the left. Hips drop to the left. And center. To the right. Center. To the left. Center. Breathe. Inhale. Shh. Inhale. Shh. Drop. Shh. Drop. Shh. Shh. You got it. Keep breathing through these. Nice and strong. Yes, you can. We're almost out of it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hips up. Slowly drop the hips back down. Once again, find yourself in your Sphinx pose. Pull. Imagine you're pulling yourself forward. Lift up through the heart. Really feel the stretch of the core. Press down into the feet. 1 more breath in. And as you exhale, slowly release. Bring your entire body down to the ground. We're going to flip ourselves over like a pancake. No matter how you get there, just over onto your back. From here, we're going to move into a figure 4. We'll start with the right leg, up and over the left. And again, if you did these with me on the first class, you can stay right here, just pressing the right knee away, really opening that right hip. If that doesn't feel like it's doing much, you can lift your left leg, grab behind your left thigh. With your right hand, press the right knee away, and with your hands, pull the left thigh towards your heart center. It's even better if you keep both legs engaged, both of your feet engaged, really bringing your toes towards your knees just to help protect the knee. We'll take 2 more breaths. We're going to slowly release if you're holding the left thigh or the right. Bring the right foot down. Very easy, just switch it over to the other side. Again, flex your foot. Maybe you're just pressing the left knee away. Notice that the right and the left hip might feel different for you on each side. So maybe this time this is all you need. Maybe this side you want to lift the right thigh up. Grab behind it again. Use the left elbow. Press the left knee away. Keep your feet flexed. Shoulders are on the mat. And we breathe with every inhale, lengthening the spine. With every exhale, can you go a little deeper into your posture? Conscious, active, strong breath. Inhale. Can you pull it in a little bit closer? Breath out. Last breath. Inhale. Can you go a little bit deeper? Exhale. We're going to slowly release the right thigh or the left thigh, wherever you may be. Beautiful. We're going to bring both heels to the ground. Bring your heels close to you. You should be able to tickle your heels with your hands. If you do have a block, maybe you grab that block, place it in between your inner thighs and squeeze. Hands long by your sides. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips up. Press your hips up to the sky. Squeeze, or imagine you're squeezing a block if you don't have one, up to the sky. Allow your inner thighs to engage. Your glutes are engaged. We're lengthening the hip flexors, the psoas, the bottom of the core. Really lengthening, finding a little bit of a back bend as you pull your heart towards your chin, even though they won't touch. Can you lift a little bit higher? Breath in. As you exhale, slowly release one vertebrae down at a time until the hips touch the ground. You're going to remove the block, place it to one side, bring your knees into your chest, give yourselves a little hug, a squeeze. And we're going to rock and roll forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, until you find yourself into a seated position. We're going to lengthen the legs out long in front of us. From here, flex your feet. If you really want to grab onto your toes, know that you can keep your knees bent. We'll reach the arms up nice and high. That's going to help lengthen our spine. As we exhale, lean your heart forward, 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 forward. Maybe you grab onto your toes. Notice that my chin is still lifted. I'm pulling my heart forward. And then from here, if I want to, I can start to inch my heels towards what is now the back of my mat and allowing myself to be here. Again, maybe the knees stay bent. That's perfectly okay. Heart and belly forward. Now you can let your chin round and curl in. If you can, maybe you're even grabbing the outsides of the feet, allowing yourself to pull yourself deeper into the posture, lengthening through the lower spine. This is a great stretch if you have any issues with the low back. Allow yourself to breathe into this space. Since our belly is constricted, we have to breathe up and into our chest. That's also going to help lengthen our spine. And as we exhale, we can fold a little bit deeper. Let's do 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Last one, breath in and a breath out. We're going to release the feet. You can use the hands to help walk yourself back up. We're going to slide our hips forward once again. Reach the arms in front of you very gently. We lower down for 4, 3. Start to look up. Lean the heart back. 2. Nice and slowly. 1 and 0. We touch the ground. We're going to bring our knees into our chest. Give yourselves a little hug and a squeeze. We're going to reverse tabletop the legs, knees over the hips. We're going to open our arms out like a T and just let your knees drop over towards the left side. If you're like me and you're kind of running out of space, slide the hips a little closer to the middle of the mat. You can keep gazing up. Press your right shoulder down. It's more important that your right shoulder is touching the mat than both of your knees are touching themselves. So if you're like me and there's a gap between your legs, that's perfectly okay. You can keep looking up. Maybe you want to look towards your right hand. If you want to practice a little bit more of that mental strength, close the eyes. Notice if the mind wanders. There's a lot of mental strength in learning to stay calm. As we start to wind down a little bit more, if you wander, it's okay. Our mind is always processing, always thinking, but it's a muscle. We can train it to calm down. We can use our own strength to decide what we want to focus on rather than being reactive to the world. Take 2 more breaths. Slowly, slowly. Maybe if you want to, you can even keep the eyes closed. Bring both knees back into the chest. Give yourselves a hug and a squeeze. Maybe rock it a little side to side, just to realign the spine. Once again, reverse tabletop the legs. Open up through the arms. Breath in. As you exhale, just let your knees drop over towards the right side. Allow yourself to glue the left shoulder to the ground. Again, the knees can stay a little wide. That's perfectly okay. Maybe they're touching, maybe they're not. Big stretch here for the left side obliques. And again, you can look up. Maybe you're looking towards your left hand or your left elbow. That way you find a full spinal twist, including the neck. And we'll take about 4 breaths here. Just allow yourself to relax into the posture. Nice deep breaths. Keep the eyes closed. Slowly bring the knees back into the chest. Give yourself a hug and a squeeze. Allow yourself to curl into the smallest ball you can. Bring your forehead all the way up and into your knees. Squeeze yourself into a small little ball. Engage every muscle in your body, in the face, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the core, the glutes, the legs, all the way down. Pointer, flex your toes. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Breath in. As you exhale, open yourself up into your Shavasana. Take up as much space as needed. If there's anything in your way, allow it to move. And Shavasana is said to be the hardest posture of class. This is where we soak up all the benefits of our practice. Letting go of any tension in all the muscles. We can do that really quickly by taking just a gentle body scan. And as I say the postures, as I say the place, just let those muscles relax. We'll take that body scan starting from the crown of the head, relaxing the forehead, relaxing the face and the jaw. Tongue can be on the roof of the mouth, or tongue can be relaxed. Relax the neck, the shoulders, the arms, all the way down the fingers, the chest, finding an easy, calm breath. Relax the hips, the quads and the thighs, the knees, the shins and the calves, ankles, all the way down to the toes. Once you find that full relaxation, that big heaviness in the body melting onto your mat, we'll take one more breath in. And as you open the mouth, exhale, just let everything go. Continue to breathe. I will wake you up when it's time. If you need a little bit more time, stay right where you are. If you're ready to wake back up, we'll take a deep breath into the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Bigger breath, inhale, nice and loud. Open the mouth, let it go. Add some movement into your fingertips, into your toes. Maybe you start to roll out the wrists and the ankles. We'll take a good morning stretch, reaching your arms up and over the head, bringing your big toes to touch, and really lengthening through the sides of the body. Take another inhale, lengthen, reach, reach, reach. As you exhale, we're gonna bend the knees, roll over onto your right side. Your bicep is your pillow. Your left hand presses in towards your gut, right over your solar plexus. This is the chakra of your strength. And allow yourself to feel the core, the breath, the strength in your body. And continue to trust yourself as you continue to get stronger, as you continue to progress towards your goals of 2023. Believe in yourself, believe in the strength, the will that you have. Take a breath in, breath out. Slowly press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Eyes can remain closed. Hands will find your heart center. Maybe you grab a block if you need it. And we'll just close out class with one big breath. Inhale, fill yourself with strength, with love. Open the mouth, release anything you don't need onto the mat. We'll bring our hands to our third eye center, center of intuition, right between the eyebrows. With light, with love, we bow towards each other and say namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're feeling really strong after today's class. Know that you might be a little sore, especially on the sides of the body tomorrow. That's perfectly okay. Join me next week for the next one. I'll put it up right here, or follow along so that you can see the next series, or join us with the last class if you haven't done it. Again, my name is Alejandro from Flow into Nature. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.